my name is Keshante Chantel and welcome to my channel. So this is the look that we are doing. So if you guys have been on social media, which I know that you have, you probably have seen like the viral trend that's going around with the really pink blush, and I'm going to show you guys how to achieve that look today. So I did my eyes off camera. If you guys want a tutorial for how I did my eyeshadow, then drop a comment below, let me know, and I will definitely do that. But today's focus is going to be on that viral highlighted under eye with the really pretty pink blush. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then definitely stick around. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join my beautiful online family, and we're gonna jump straight into the tutorial. So guys, first I'm starting off with the PLouise Base Pro in the shade The Rumor. I'm just putting that all over my eyes. Doesn't really matter if you get this, you know, everywhere, because you can always use that as concealer as well. Alright, so we're gonna set that with some translucent powder, just so when we blend our eyeshadow it prevents creasing. And I'm using the Huda Beauty Banana Bread to set. That's literally one of my favorite setting powders as of late. I want to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I want to go ahead and do my brows. So you guys probably haven't seen me really tap into color like that as far as color eyeshadow, just because I haven't been wearing it like I used to. There was a time when I used to like really go out with purples and stuff, but as of lately my makeup has been probably more toned down, like a natural glam. But I don't want you guys to get like solely used to that. If there's something that you want to see on this channel, then definitely let me know, because I'm very versatile. I like dibbling and dabbling and playing in color. It's just that, you know, I don't wear it like that anymore. I don't know if you guys follow like the drama or anything that goes on in the beauty community, but like, what do you guys feel about that Tarte trip that everyone was talking about? Because honestly, to me, I feel like there should have been more diversity on that trip. I like the fact that, you know, these brands do invest in creatives, but I feel like they don't invest in... So there was really no diversity on that trip, and I think a lot of people were complaining about that, because it was just kind of like, where are the colored girls? So I'm using, what is this? This is Best Skin Ever foundation from Sephora. And then this is a Zoeva brush. Just gonna use that just to blend that in. And lately this foundation has become one of my favorites, like a staple in my kit. Honestly, it just gives luxury, but it's so affordable, and the finish is just beautiful. All right guys, so what I have found is the key to this really bright under eye is your concealer, setting powder, and your blush. Like, those all are the key focal points. So what I'm gonna do is, for me, I'm gonna start off with Natural Beige. This is a full cover concealer from Too Faced Cosmetics. I'm gonna put this in kind of like a V in the inner corners of my face, and just pull this outwards and up. And then I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the other side. And if you want, you can use it to slim down the sides of the nose. Now, I've already done pretty much my base and my eyes. If you guys like the way it looks and you want a tutorial pretty much on what I used, let me know. But I feel like if you watch my videos, you've probably seen like my base routine day in, day out. So I'm gonna do like a upside down triangle on my forehead as well. And then just swipe a little bit by the chin area. So I'm gonna give this a second just to kind of build up more coverage. The longer that you leave it, the more coverage you'll get from it. And then you want a really, really bright under eye. So I'm gonna use the translucent powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills. That is going to help with that really bright under eye. But I'm also gonna go in with my pretty pink powder from Ben Nye. So I've used this a couple times. The first time I used it, I did get like this really orangey kind of look that I didn't like. So the key is you have to go in and lay a lighter setting powder down first with this. I feel like, yeah, you gotta lay a lighter setting powder down first with this and then pop this on top in order to get that really bright pink under eye look. So while this is just kind of doing its thing, I want to go in and I want to contour. So I'm going to use Cool Earth from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to use that to contour with while my concealer's just baking away. Do feel like contouring has kind of died down, so I'm more into the bronzing look. You just want to create more of a skin glow versus like natural harsh lines. So this has become my method of just kind of bronzing up my skin. And then I'm also going to use, this is from Juvias place. I'm like down to the wire, and I don't really think they sell these anymore. But this is another contour stick that's just going to add some warmth to my face. Because although I do want a brighter highlight and blush, I still like my skin to have a little bit of a bronzy kind of tone to it. Because it is the winter time and I haven't gotten any sun. I don't get to be outside like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start blending this in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend the chin concealer part that we put on, and then I'm gonna blend this down as well. The key is to blend the contour downward, and well, bronzing because I like the bronze, but the key of it is to blend this downwards and start blending the concealer upward. So once we blend that upward and the two meet, it creates this really flawless look. And it'll tone either one of them down. So if the concealer's too dark, it'll tone that down. And if the if the contour is too dark, it'll tone that down. And if the concealer is a little too light, it just kind of counteracts off of one another. So I feel like this concealer has built up maximum coverage for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in and I'm gonna just kind of get some of that translucent powder in the cap. And then I get these little sponges like this from Amazon. You can get like 12 in a pack for $7.99. And we're gonna go ahead and start setting and baking our under eye. If you feel like this process is a little too harsh, then you can always use setting spray to soften the powder. And it really does help because these are in a V. They're shaped like a Dorito. So you can just really get in there in the places that you need it. And I do like to pop a little in the inner corner because I feel like it'll highlight that area. If you don't want to do that, you can always go in with some white eyeshadow and brighten up that inner corner of the eye area, but the concealer does what I need it to do. So I mean, the setting powder does what I need it to do, so I don't have to go in and add eyeshadow. I'm also gonna set this part where I put the concealer, and that'll also help my brows to stay and not get like greasy. So that's a really good tip if you have like oily skin. Okay, so we've got the translucent powder on. So as you can see, this powder is pink in itself. It's pink and it's gorgeous on. But you do, like I said, you have to, with this powder, you have to lay something else down on top of it first and then go in with it. So I'm just gonna start putting just a little bit on the inner corners. I have found that if you pop this down first, as you can already see, it's like, let me bring you in. I'm gonna zoom you in. You guys can see like how bright that is. So now what I'm gonna do is the pinkiest pink of the pink. This is the Dior, the Backstage Rosy Glow. We're gonna pop this on. That color's not picking up like it should, but we're gonna use that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off like right here, and we're gonna pull that blush upward. So you want your blush to be really, really pink. Normally, I don't do my blush this pink at all, but that's the whole point of this look. And you're popping that blush on top of the translucent powder because it diffuses it. If you don't want to spend so much money for the Dior blush, Juvias Place does have a really good dupe. It's just more hot pink, and you pretty much get 2 blushes for $18, and I honestly like the pigmentation better than a Dior because it can turn out to be a little bit too chalky. Now if you don't wear a whole lot of blush, you're not gonna like this look, but I'm somebody that doesn't like blush like that at all, and this is just absolutely gorgeous and pretty. It's very soft. I like the fact that the translucent powder, popping the blush on top of it does help to soften it, and then you can go in and knock off the excess. So as you can see, I have a brighter under eye and my blush is very pink and poppin'. And if you want to go back in and put more blush on, you absolutely can. I don't really think that we need to. And I'm actually not going to put highlighter on. Normally that's my thing, but I don't want to wear highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my lips off camera, and then I'll be back. All right, so I'm almost done with this look. I'm gonna use, this is Fashion Frenzy by MAC. Look at this color. It's so pretty. It reminds me of the Dior one, but I feel like the Dior one can get a little chalky, and I want more blush. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more, but look at this. This is the final look. So pretty. I I hope if you wanted to try this look out, I hope that it is helpful for you guys. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join my beautiful online family. If you want to see more tutorials, or if you want to know how I got this eye look, then definitely leave a comment below. And guys, I will see you in my next video. All of the products used will be listed below if they're available. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.